Here is a massive ditch. It is situated at Dodda Kanya in Mysore district. This huge pond is a result of rampant mining in the region. Water has accumulated as mining has stopped. Sadly, it is located next to a residential school in the district. The residential school was constructed for minority students.
ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓದಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರಹದ ಸವಲತ್ತುಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸ್ಲಿಪ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 300 ಫೀಟ್ ಇಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ.
The pond is 100 feet deep. There are approximately 130 students studying in the school. The only area for these kids to play is next to the big pond. However, the students are scared to go over there. Many complaints have been registered with the district administration and social welfare officers, but no steps have been taken as yet.
ಇದು ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರು ಮೊರಾರ್ಜಿ ಶಾಲೆ ಅಂತ ಇದು 10 ಎಕರೆ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಕಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೇನು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಬಡವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಮೈನಾರಿಟಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮನಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಬೆಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಊಟ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಸ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತೂ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಂತರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಯಾವ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲಸ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕವ್ರೆ. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹಾವು ಗೀವು ಕಚ್ಚಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೈನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಳ್ಳ ಐತೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಟ ಆಡಬೇಕು. ಏನಾದರೂ ಬಿದ್ದು ಸತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರ ಆಯ್ತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ?
The government sanctions lakhs of rupees if any tragedy takes place, but it is better if they take corrective measures to close such ponds instead. Ram, News9, Mysore.
Moving on, the KPAC protests have entered the 26th day. The BJP has alleged that the state government is trying to protect all candidates selected for the gazetted probationary post by the KPAC in 2011 as guilty of corrupt practices by scrapping the provisional selection list. In fact, Kumaraswamy yesterday had argued that the cabinet does not have any right to reject the KPAC list and also shed a few tears. Meanwhile, more students continue to fall ill due to the indefinite hunger strike at Freedom Park. The number of protesters continue to dwindle at Freedom Park as the protest continues to enters the 26th day. Several students or several aspirants have been taken ill in the past few days, and Kumaraswamy continues to extend his support for the protesters. Moving on, with Independence Day just around the corner, the preparations for the Independence Day celebrations are in full swing. Take a look as the school children and cadets daredevil practice at the Manekshaw Parade Grounds.
The enthusiasm of these children is mind-boggling. They don't get tired and practice several dances endlessly. And look at this young kid. He has come here with his mom to watch them practice. And one can clearly see he's inspired by them and is following them religiously. Though his mother wants to take him away, he's unwilling to go. On the other side of the ground, the bullet riders are honing their skills for the daredevil acts on their vehicle. The acts are exhilarating and can make you sit on the edge of your seat.
On the other side of the ground, the bullet riders are honing their skills for the daredevil acts on their vehicle. The racks are exhilarating and can make you sit on the edge of your seat.
Well, they're all preparing themselves for Independence Day celebrations. The school children have chosen patriotic songs and have made a wonderful dance fusion. The songs chosen will move you and wake the patriotism in you for sure.
ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಿದೆ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ. ಕೊರಿಯೋಗ್ರಾಫರ್ ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಗೋಖಲೆ ಒಂದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಜಾಹಿನ್ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಒಂದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ದು ಕಂಸಾಳೆ, ಪಂಜಾಬಿ ಈ ತರ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನದಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಹರ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನೆಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ.
Reportedly, about 10,000 students from government and non-government schools across the city are going to perform on the occasion of Independence Day. The Palike has allowed them as well as the bullet riders and cadets to practice on the ground for 3 days.
It's going very fine. We are practicing from last 4-5 days and we are completely ready for the final show. This is our core team, SC Tornadoes, our team name, and we are performing from 1982 and we perform across all over the India from Leh to Jammu, Kanyakumari, and throughout the year we are doing shows only for it.
Well, there are just 2 days left for Independence Day and Manik Shah Parade Ground is gearing up to host the day. So if you have not planned anything for the day, then it would be a great idea to visit this ground and watch mind-blowing dance sequences and breathtaking adventures on bullets. Amrita Patil for News9, Bengaluru.
Moving on, preparations for Nadahaba Mysore Dasra is too on full swing. A herd of elephants from Madikeri are all set to leave for Mysore to be part of the Dasra procession. Here's a complete report on that.
Jambu Savari is the most awaited parade during the Mysore Dasara celebrations. The elephants wear a grand look and walk the streets of Mysore, marking the celebration of Vijayadashami. Take a look at how these elephants are being fed. Special food is cooked for them. They are taken for a daily walk and are being given a royal treatment. Yes, these elephants from Kodagu are all polished and trained to be a part of this special Jambu Savari during the Mysore Dasara. A troop of 6 elephants will be leaving from the training center to Mysore to be a part of this special occasion.
ಮೊದಲನೇ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಆನೆಗಳು ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 11 ಬಾರಿ ಅಂಬಾರಿ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥ ಬಲರಾಮ, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅಭಿಮನ್ಯು ಮತ್ತು ವರಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಡಲಿದೆ. ನಂತರ ಎರಡನೇ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೋಪಾಲಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮೇರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸರಳ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಬಿರದಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಆನೆ ಹೊರಡಲಿದೆ.
These 6 elephants have been trained for the past 1 month and are being given a royal treatment. They are fed special food which includes 6 kilos of paddy grass, 6 kilos of paddy grains, jaggery with coconut, corn, red rice and green grams. They have been given special training to be part of the auspicious occasion.
ಆನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಭತ್ತ ಹುಲ್ಲು ಸಾಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಮೈಸೂರು ದಸರಾ ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಆನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫುಡ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ 1 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನೆಗಳು ತಯಾರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಹೋಗೋ ಆನೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಇಡೀ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಯಾರದಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಸರ್.
The Mahouts have taken special care to train the elephants who will be in the spotlight during the Dasara celebrations. This troop of elephants will reach Veerana Hossahalli Training Center and then leave from there to Mysore. Manjunath KB, News9, Kodagu.
Moving on, a mother's biggest nightmare is that of losing her child. And what if the mother sees her nightmare coming true? She would do anything to save her child. What we are going to show you now is the perfect example of this. Here's a report.
This was the scene at the Goodgate Street Station in London. One after another, the passenger trains come and go. It was just seconds before the arrival of a train that a toddler had a narrow escape from death. As the child's parents were busy getting their luggage, the father left the toddler in the buggy near the stairs at the platform. It was not even a minute after the father left that something unexpected happened. A strong gush of wind pushed the buggy and it fell right into the tube tracks. Realizing what had happened, the panic-stricken mother rushed to her child's rescue. See how she saved her child. The mother realized the train was on its way on the tracks. She immediately jumped onto the tracks to save her child. The mother first gave the buggy with the toddler in it to her husband. Later, she picked a few other stuff and jumped onto the platform to save her own life. The entire incident was caught on CCTV cameras of the station. The footage was released by the British Transport Police. They are in search of the couple and the child. Parents always fear their children from getting hurt, but a little bit of carelessness can be the cause of great losses at times. But the way the mother saves her child was appreciable indeed. We hope that this story will definitely make people a little bit extra careful. A News9 report.
Moving on, private jet owners can now experience something unusual. Wondering what this unusual experience is all about? Take a look.
Everybody likes taking the window seat while traveling by planes. This gives the traveler the pleasure of having a panoramic view. But have you ever imagined getting the outside view from the plane without actually taking the window seat? Well, private jet owners might now be able to do so. A French designing group has come up with the idea of making the walls of a private jet a see-through one. This does not mean that the walls will actually be transparent, but will be in a different manner. It has to be credible and relevant, yet provoke discussion. I challenged the team to break out of a conventional thinking with regards to a business jet exterior and interior. We quickly settled on the controversial yet interesting idea of removing the windows from the cabin and using existing or very near future technology to display the exterior environment on flexible screens which cover the walls and ceiling of the cabin via external cameras. The user experience is greatly enhanced by directly engaging the passengers with the environment outside, giving an unhindered panoramic view. Yes, the interior walls of the jet will be made of big screens which will literally transform into a giant window. There will be cameras fitted on the exterior walls of the jet which will enable the travelers to get the lovely panoramic view. Apart from that, travelers will also be able to use the big screens for watching movies or slideshows of pictures or other projects. The concept of this private jet was made by the French group for presentation for the National Business Aviation Association show. The team also won an award for the concept at the International Yacht and Aviation Awards this year. A News9 report.